Why YouTube content is the best way to market your personal brand business. So, I'm Eskil Axe and I help men grow their personal brand businesses using YouTube content strategy. And my mission is, documenting what worked for me into these educational format videos. And I'm doing this whilst on my own journey using YouTube content. Instead of me just making clickbait videos, relying on your insecurities, top 7 ways to finally make men on YouTube, and then it's like, if you click on my video, then I will make it worthwhile. So why should you listen to me? Because I will make it worthwhile, I'm on the same journey as you, and if you think about it, generally, business, the best way to get sales is providing solutions to a problem. When you listen to me, I try to explain so anyone can understand. So my younger self, very stupid, incompetent self, could understand what I'm talking about. There are so many people who are in pain. They're in pain and they need educational content. They need content that could solve the pain they're having. The demand is high for content, but the quality and delivery is not measuring up to demand. There's more demand than there is quality. There's more demand than there is solutions. I am one of those who try to give you the quality. Because you click on this video and I will make it worthwhile. That is just me. I just try to educate you as much as I can. Give away all the secrets. Give you as much free value as possible. So I've made so many mistakes over these last 2 years. And I mean, quite later, I really sucked. Like, the video, buffering, audio quality sucked. Can't even speak, say and after like 300 recordings. I'm still not proficient, but I am better than before. So I will teach you on this journey what you can do and why you should just keep. It's a hard journey. Why you should be a creator, and why you should be on this journey as well alongside me. I've made mistakes, but I think I have some proficiency in what I'm doing. So those two things here will be covered today. People who need help are often looking for it. And the second thing, it's the easiest and simplest way to market high leverage. So a quick plug. If you're interested in joining my private YouTube tribe where I do my coaching, my do with me courses, handcrafted courses towards these people who want to grow their businesses using YouTube content specifically, and only doing that as marketing, and then you can do feedback. You're in there, you can improve, you can literally shape the way it's at. And if you want to know more and this sounds interesting, then check the top link in the description right now to watch the welcome video. The promise with this video, however, is that I will tell you the easiest and the best way to market your product. That is a promise. Easiest, the best way. And why I think YouTube content is the way. I will also tell you the formula I use to abuse the algorithm. I honestly don't think it will ever get off meta, because this is fundamental business, so learning this will help you a lot. That is the promise I can give you, that I will tell you exactly why it's the easiest and best way. And I really hope you take this to heart and implement anything in this video. You learn something, you implement one thing, you change the behavior when the same situation presents itself. The next time you make a video, you do like I instructed, or things that, oh, that makes sense, that's pretty good. So I hope something here can be of use, and I hope I break some beliefs so you can use it. So the first thing I will cover today is people who need help are often looking. People who aren't stupid. Generally, people aren't stupid. They know that TikTok, YouTube Shorts are not made for educational purposes. They're made for people with low attention span. People with low attention span who wouldn't be able to watch a 20-minute video without edits and sound effects and whatever shit. When you're on TikTok, people who are on TikTok are stupid. That's just how it is. TikTok is a horrible modern drug invention, and it might be the worst. We talk about social media. Have you heard of the concept dopamine detox, or maybe you've heard about the concept of monk mode? We eliminate every other distraction. And of course, this distraction, as you go deeper into rabbit hole, you know about the effect on them, that they're dangerous, that TikTok is a big component of our attention span crisis. So I know that people on TikTok does not have the attention span required to get knowledge, and they have this 20-second video. I can't really say much in 20 seconds. I can sell this is what you do to. It's like I can clickbait the fuck out of TikTok, but I can't give you the breaking limit and beliefs and all that stuff that's required. I need to go through the process because people are stupid. I am very, very stupid. My younger self will not be able to understand and comprehend anything because he is stupid. My younger self is super, super stupid. So I make this video so everyone can understand them. Guys who are not as stupid, it's not like it's worse for them. Everyone benefits. So we know this. Generally, people who watch these TikTok shorts, YouTube shorts, they are not there for education. My channel is pure education, no edits. Rather, it's the knowledge and the speaking skill and scripting skills. That's how I improve my quality, video quality. Not some edits, not how retention, clickbait, thumbnail. No, it's me speaking, me giving real value. That's how I improve this video. Right. When someone educate themselves, they are mindful. That's the customers, right? When we have people who have a deep pain, they will go to books and podcasts, even though it's quote unquote difficult. They might go from TikTok to book because they know that TikTok won't help them solve the solution. And I only target people who has enough to cover what I'm worth or whatever, the statistic. But I serve people who can afford my program and people who would use it and then maybe buy my product later when they have taken action and gotten some results. Those are the people I target, right? And specifically people who want to grow that YouTube business or a personal brand business using YouTube content. So marketing with YouTube and doing only content on YouTube, so literally YouTube videos. Mindful people, so people who could action takers and entrepreneurs, and the people I'm targeting specifically, they educate themselves, and those educators are going to books and podcasts. So when my videos are, podcast style thumbnails and long videos with not clickbait titles, they know that's literally a podcast or a long form video. They just know that intuitively when they see the video and the thumbnail and the title. Right. So people who needs help, they know what they're looking for. They need help. They are looking for good books. They're looking for good podcasts, good education. They're not looking for TikTok. You're trying to help. The best type of people will never be on TikTok because they are not in TikTok when they're trying to improve. Does that make sense now? They are mindful. Mindful people, they are selective. And everyone is selective, of course, but mindful people, they are selective. They're selective in not the way you think. You might be, best video title, best thumbnail. No, they're selective in no clickbait title, no clickbait thumbnail. They click on the video if it's not clickbait because they want real education. Right. And sure, it might be difficult. It might not be as fun to read book in these long videos for some reason. I honestly like reading books, but I really, really like it. If I were in your shoes trying to grow my YouTube business, then I would love watching the video you're doing now. Oh, you're egotistical, whatever. I would love. Because these videos are genuinely made to get you results. And they're for free as well. I'm giving away all the secrets I know for free. They're value, quality videos. Every educator, every guy having a real pain, doing everything in their power to fix the problem, they have a deep pain. And because of that, they do everything they can, and then they stumble upon your video. They are looking for help. So target those specific people, and you will only get those specific people, which is nice. And YouTube is the best platform. So why you should use YouTube content in your personal brand business? Why it's the best marketing strategy. So you're only getting the right people. YouTube, like you need to use. There are only 4 ways to advertise, or 4 ways to market. There is, cold outreach, warm outreach, content, and advertisement. Advertisement is a headache, and I don't know how to do it. You need to spend money. It's like hard. I don't understand it. It's too much for me. And honestly, you only need one of those and going all in, and that's how you make success, right? So I'm just like, ads, later on they don't become as more profitable and whatever. Like, it might be a limited belief, but it doesn't matter what you choose. You go all in on that. Cold outreach, 200 cold calls or 200 warm calls. Or honestly, like, they're only free. Cold calls, cold outreach, advertisement, or cold outreach, ads, and content. And cold outreach, it's, sending messages to different people, going on sale calls. I'm like, nah. I want people who are committed, right? So I go on content. I make YouTube videos, which I also like, and that's my marketing. Or I can do advertisement, but I don't know anything about it. So, if you're gonna use content as marketing, then YouTube is the best platform to use content on. So I would say YouTube is the best option in marketing. Why you should use YouTube in your personal brand. Unedited YouTube videos are much more educational than any other TikTok or Shorts or Reels or Instagram, whatever. Because if you have a long, unedited YouTube video, that is podcast videos, then they will be consumed for the right people. We want engaged leads and not worthless eyeballs. TikTokers are not as valuable eyeballs. Very super niche YouTube videos have very, very, very good eyeballs. Intellectual people who watch long podcasts, read books, are much more likely to listen to our content, take in action, and therefore maybe buying our product because they like our stuff. Because they need to like our stuff before they start buying. They won't start buying. Maybe if your offer is extremely fucking good, like good guarantees, then maybe they'll buy it even though they haven't watched any of your videos. But for the 99.999% of people, if your content is trash, they won't buy your stuff. If your content is good, they will more likely buy your stuff. They're looking for help, so get them. Super niche YouTube content, that's the best way to target them. Target them and only them, because them are the only ones you can help. And if you only help one type of people, you get better at helping that one type of people. Buy it. Because would your product get any sales when you make for people who are not... When you make broad topics, now I make about fitness, now dating. If your product is about making money and you make random fitness and dating videos, they won't buy it. Because that's not the niche. You're attracting people who are in other fields. And that's why we don't want to be generalists. Like, why would we ever be generalists? It's like, we go to a doctor for a reason. We go to a dentist for a reason. We go to a carnivore doctor for a reason. We go to specialists for a reason. So they buy it when you're a specialist. When you're a generalist, they're less likely to buy, but if you have a good brand, then maybe they'll buy it. But the best, most effective tactic available, and will probably always be, is having one thing and be a specialist and only market to that one thing. And I'm providing good customer results as well, so referrals and brand is growing therefore as well. So why not just make a gold mine of content? Someone finds super niche video you made. You make videos for young teenage males in high school trying to get jacked. You make just content for getting jacked as a male teen in high school. You make lots of videos, and there are not many topics to talk about. Maybe there are a certain exercises that is better for teenage. Very fucking specific. Imagine if one of those people find your video, they're like, oh, this is really good quality, this is made for me. And then they liked and they subscribe, and then they watch more videos, and then they're like, oh, he sells a program for this much, but the sales video is really good, and I'm gonna try it. Then he buys your stuff, and then he gets result with your stuff, he refers it to his friends, and then your channel grows. When you have a gold mine of content, and you have actual good product, it will sell. you like honestly, you just know these kids, like kids these days. Like, have you got, I don't know what your age is, but me, I'm 17. You know, I'm in school. You hear about kids these days, they're with their phone all the time. Like, you know, they're like more mentally stupid. Like, they're eating McDonald's instead of eating real food. Like, they're not, it's like, our newest generation is not, it's supposed to be the hope of the future, but like, when you see kids on TikTok, it's not like, I don't have much hope for them, honestly. It is sad to say, but I don't have much hope for people on TikTok these days. There's kids in my class. Like, I'm 17 right now, so I'm having kids in my class. Right? You know what they're doing? That's their normal, that's their motor movement. That's like they reach for the phone without even thinking about it. That's their new normal. That's what they do on every single phone break. Or every break in school, they go on their phone. And sit like this in the classroom before school starts. Like apes trying to get some stimulation. They're not people, man. This sounds really horrible, but they're just dopamine seeking creatures. I feel really bad. I honestly feel bad for them as well, but you see, these people, they're apes, man, honestly. Oh, that's very disrespectful. But you see, these people they're not the smart, intellectual people, we can say, at least, we can both agree on. They aren't really that very intellectual. They won't buy a product for $500. They will call you a scammer because they are, I don't know. You know, these people, they're not the right customers. You can say that. They might be broke, incompetent. They don't watch long form stuff. They haven't read a book in a very long time. They don't buy courses. They don't attend coaching calls. Those people won't just magically buy your thing because they just don't buy stuff. They're just the only thing they buy is like candy at Saturday. That's like the number one priority. Like, that's the kids. Of course, if you have a really strong calling to help them, which I think they're in deep shit. If you have a strong calling to help them and target them in your niche, then yeah, you can do that, but then you also need to think about that they might be very fucking broke. So I tried to have two conditions. I tried to target people who actually have money, and I also tried to target people who, you know, there's this pain to improve. So there's this pain on YouTube, but I target men because I know men have more money than other people, and I think I can help men more because I can relate more to men than teenage. I'm a teenager, but I can't relate to anyone in my class or anyone I see. I relate more to men, I think I do. So I target them because I know I can help them better than teenage kids. That's the truth. And those are the same people who ignore the problems until it bites them in the ass. Maybe then they take action, but they're not the people you're looking for. So, conclusion with this section: people who have a strong desire to solve the problem, they will go to podcasts, books, and long unedited videos because they have the strong desire. They know it's the best solution, so they kind of do it. So why not just hitch a couple of those? Like, take a couple of those and make them to your audience. Do some long videos for them. No edits, pure giving away the secrets content. If you pick a couple, they will probably buy your stuff, and then you make cash, and then you solve the problem, and then they will refer their friends, and then everyone wins. You make more money, they make progress. Everyone wins. Or if you're in a business niche or money niche, they make, when customer results, right? Customer results is making money. I make more money, they make more money. Everyone makes more money, everyone's happier. Good. So action step in this section: educational content on YouTube is the only way, because there's only so many ways to market, and if you're gonna use content, which is the best way to market in my opinion personally, then YouTube is so much better than TikTok. Because YouTube, you can have long unedited hour-long videos without an edit. So YouTube, best platform. You maximize the possibility of optimizing your market as well. When you go all in on a specific YouTube niche, you don't spread yourself so broad. You try TikTok, you try all different platforms, you go all in on one. So it's the educational YouTube videos, the specific niche, I attracted you, which is a more engaged lead. Perhaps you ain't gonna buy my product, but you're more likely to take action than some random TikToker, right? Engaged leads. Perhaps you're right now listening to this guy. What a fucking idiot he is. Like, what? This guy is, yeah, I guess he's kind of smart, but he's kind of a dickhead as well. And I'm like, I'm not gonna give you the sweet lies. I'm gonna give you the harsh truth. I promised that as well in the beginning of the video. So, I attract you, which is a real person. You're not some ape. Oh my god, I need to stop that. But you know what I mean? You're like a real lead. You're a worthwhile eyeball, not worthless eyeball. And it's also nice because when you make pure education, literally the best ways to improve your content is knowing more about what you're talking about and keep doing it. And knowing more about the content you're talking about, you learn about it, you do 100 exposures, 100 videos, you get better at it, and then you also improve your speaking skill. You convey the message in a good way, and you provide quality content. That's how you grow on YouTube as an educational YouTuber. So, the second thing I'm going to cover today, it's the easiest and the simplest way to market, plus it's high leverage. So, it's easy to not edit. If you're a video editor, then maybe it's difficult because you're not used to it. But, you make these long videos. We as entrepreneurs, we do everything. We try to optimize the time and energy investment in everything. We want to use as much energy and time into our business possible. And if you're familiar with the law of subtraction and subtract everything else, but the thing is that maybe you've heard about essentialism. That is literally the more things you do, the less progress you do in everything. If you do one thing, you make super progress. It's like those two circles, one where it's just one straight line, and then there's like it's like a spike ball. The other looks like a spike ball. It's like you do one thing, you get more progress in that one thing. You do 6 things, you make like 20 times less in everything, right? So, the less things, you don't have to think about edits. Like, that's usually why people have marketers, salesmen, because they don't want to do more things, because they want to protect their time and energy into the highest leverage, which is growing the business. Yes, having a sales guy and having a marketer might be important, but right now, if you're Barnack is doing a product, you want people to do marketing, you want people to do sales for you, so you can just spend every single hour of your day improving your product. Like, you need to be a ruthless entrepreneur. So, we want to outsource things that, like, most people have video editors because they don't want to edit. They outsource it. I'm telling you right now, if you're an educational YouTuber, you don't need edits. Maybe you need to edit if your mom is in the room and you have recorded a video for very long. But it's not like you make ching, ching, and honestly, the more sound effects and stupid edits, the worse. Because that's not education, that's edutainment or entertainment. It don't require very much to do the same content again and again, because it's the same topic. It's the 10th time I've talked about what is the video topic of this video. It's why YouTube content is the best way to market your personal brand. I have made like 20, 30 videos talking literally about YouTube content. It's like my niche. I talk about it every day. I make daily uploads, sometimes longer, really long, like hour-long videos. Sometimes 40 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes. Sometimes I do 2 videos same day. Like, it can be crazy sometimes. But making the same content in this again and again and again in the same niche is much less effort than you having to research diet now, research fitness now. No, you just keep doing what you're doing. You research, you get better proficiency over time. The same topic, the same content. You make better content again and again. And content, honestly, is the simplest way. You don't need experience or money. So I've talked about why content is the best way. Simply is, I think it's the best way to improve your skills. And I think it's the best way because it's free to do. And it's high leverage because you don't need to reach out for 100 cold calls. If you get 100 views, that's literally 100 people who seen your stuff. It's higher leverage. So every marketing strategy works, but the highest leverage is, ads and content. And I think content is easier because you don't need money or experience. You can literally be a guy with a phone, talking head video. And you can make 100 videos on your phone, and then you can make your first sales. It's literally very fucking simple. Anyone can do it. You just need me to tell you exactly what you need to do. This is why I'm providing these videos on this channel. you're wanting to grow, you know, your business using YouTube content specifically, then you're right. Then you're in the right path. Then you're listening to the right guy, because that is me. That's my niche. I talk about that. Only talk about that. It's the most effective method to market. It's the easiest way. You don't need money. It's the highest leverage. It's the best way. Simply, it's the best way. That's what I think. So, you make 10 videos in one morning, and then there you have like 1.5 week of marketing. Daily uploads 10 videos, 1.5 week of marketing in one day. Super high leverage. And the leverage is so high because there's also the only bottleneck is like the video quality and how many videos you put out, because it can get as many, there's no limit to how many views a video can get. Perhaps the people who are alive and use YouTube platform, but you know, the limit is not, oh, I can only do 100 a day. Like, it's possible you can get 1,000,000 views. Like, people get 1,000,000 views, right? So 1,000,000 people, you can't meet 1,000,000 people in the same day. You know what I mean? It's high leverage because of that. It's possible, and the only bottleneck is you, and that's what I love about high leverage stuff. The only bottleneck is you. It's possible to get 1,000,000 views, but you just need to make the best fucking content in your niche. To maybe your niche is capped at 500,000 views max, but imagine getting 500,000 people who would literally, yeah, I guess I'll buy your stuff. You never have to work ever again to increase the price. Imagine there's 100,000 people who would consider buying your product for $2,000 a month. Like, you make millions. Imagine that's every video, then you're already a millionaire soon. A millionaire in like a month in that way, right? If that were the case, right? So the only bottleneck is you. So if you just make better videos and make better stuff, keep marketing like a maniac, and you can, because there's no limit, right? The limit is how many people are in there. And if there's people who didn't want to buy a product, but then you make your product better, then perhaps they'll buy it eventually. So the only limit is how many people exist. And if you make the best fucking offer available that is so stupid that it's so fucking good that you will feel dumbass to not buy it, then everyone would eventually buy it. You know what I mean? So the only bottleneck is you make a better product and how many people know your stuff. To get more people to know your stuff, even though it's super niche, yeah, you keep making more content. Want people to get results, make a better product, get better product, you get more people, people refer other people, you get sales, you get so much fucking money. If your product is good, then your content, like a lot of fucking marketing. You're not slowing down anytime soon. Your product is getting better every month. You have a daily uploads every month or 2 uploads every month. Like, you're pumping out content. You're pumping out, you're marketing the fuck out of it, and you're making it better as well. Like, you'll be rich eventually if you just do that for a long time. It is actually very fucking simple. It's literally those things. Make product better, keep market it, and the longer you can do those two things, and the better those two things gets, then the more progress you make. That's literally all. That's why information is not a problem, it's how I convey it. Because you can find that information, but it might take you a year to realize that that's all it takes. You see, it's how I deliver, it's quality as well. Everyone can see your stuff 24/7, even when you're sleeping. You can cold call someone when you're sleeping. It's high leverage. The only bottleneck is the algorithm, as I said. So it's, if you know how to abuse the algorithm, then niche volume, by literally niche volume, then you get a fuck ton of engaged leads. Fuck ton. Very good marketing. Niche quality, niche volume beats everything else. It's so fucking high leverage. And 5 videos in a day can within 20 get the first sale. Honestly, if you make 5 videos every single day, then you can easily within it's not impossible to get first sale in 20 days if you have a product up. So you have a product up, you market the fuck out of it, you get a sale, you improve the product, you can sell it for more, you get more money, and eventually you have so much money that you're like, I don't need more money, but I want to help more people, so I keep doing it. It compounds when your product is good, and the bigger your super niche YouTube channel are, the more leads you get there as well. And you want to get as big as possible, but by only doing niche volume, because then you get as big as possible by the right audience which will actually kind of buy your stuff and use your content for something valuable. If you do everything right, then I guess you will have your first sale in 1 to 2 months. And after that, just compounds. If your product is good, that is. So conclusion with this section. Content, best marketing strategy because it's free. You need zero experience. It's super high leverage, so capitalize on it. Imagine if someone finds your gold mine, your really good content, and it's made for them, then there's so much like to buy, positive reinforcement, they get results in life because of your videos. That's the strategy, right? So make a fuck ton of quality niche volume right fucking now. So action, capitalize right now by making so much content you get sick. If that content in your specific, and if that content is also the same content as the specific niche of your product, then you're actually marketing your product and you're doing the right thing. And then you will generate leads. Engaged leads as well, so good leads, quality leads will be generated. It's like you're printing quality leads when you do this. There's no better way to get sales as quickly, and honestly, I don't think there's any way to make better. It's like, I would like, honestly, if I can, I would rather make 1 million a month than making 10 million a month of something I hate doing. So I have a balance of something I like, and I also want to make money, right? Because I think it's fun to be in the game of making more money. But you also want to do it in a way you like. Like, you like serving your people. You like making content for your people. Then keep doing that and capitalize as much on that as possible. Then I don't think anyone can complain about that. It's the best way to make sales pretty quickly, yes. And still have the quality of each lead, and that's why I like this idea. Because most of us make money online, it's like, you don't have quality leads. It's not abysmal that's good. It's like the best abysmal to get money in whatever days, but it's not good long term. This is good long term and good short term. I think I love this Bismarck. This is why I'm on it myself, because I think it's the best. And honestly, instead of me just changing Bismarck a lot of the time, I just choose this one because I think this one is genuinely so fucking good, and I go all in on it. And I choose this Bismarck because this Abysmal I will keep working on in the future. I like making these YouTube videos. I've been daily uploads for, I've made like 300 videos. I still love it. So I've covered these 2 things. I promised you earlier that I will tell you the easiest and best way to market your product. And now I've told you why it's YouTube content, and I hope you understand. I also promised I would tell you the formula to abuse the algorithm. I also told you that super specific niche volume, quality niche volume, that is the same as your product, is how you abuse the algorithm and get many sales. I have covered what I promised. So yeah, I hope you could at least take some action. And if you want to go back, you know, people who needs help are often looking for it. Go back to the action steps early in this video, and then it's the easiest and simplest way to market. Go to action step. I love these action steps because I think they're actually good for you, because I can talk for an hour, but if I don't literally take a pause and say, do this right now, then I'm trying to make this as good as possible. This video's long and no unnecessary stuff. I'm trying to make it as good as possible. I hope you can capitalize and use these strategies, because these are like, by the way, the secrets. Like, I give away the secrets, right? So I give away my best stuff. I give away my best courses, YouTube videos to you right now. And then I sell other stuff. So yeah, if you're interested in my other stuff, which is coaching and more in-depth, and I also have course, of course. You have the courses, of course. Oh man, that sounds cool. But in here you can improve. If you like what I'm doing, you like my movement, you like all this, you like, then maybe consider joining my YouTube tribe. In here you can give me feedback to, you know, have literally have a say in what next courses, next things you want. If there's something you really want, you talk with me, I can talk with you. We have meetings. I try to do lectures as well, Q&As, and now there are many limited beliefs that, or there might be things that are bottlenecking you that you want help with. Anything. If you want, like, the price is not that important. You're just like, I want to get as much value as possible. Then check out the welcome video and decide from there. But anyways, thanks for today, guys.